I'm Tommy Sanders. I first encountered the Allen Wire organization 5 years ago when I hosted their corporate video. I visited Sikeston and met Alan Keenan, Bob Garrett, and other staffers, and gained a good understanding of the many ways the company delivers on its commitment of being a wire and cable partner you can absolutely rely on. This time around, it's a little easier. We're able to produce right here in the facility Allen Wire uses to communicate rapidly and remotely with customers, suppliers, and even their own staff. My last visit, I met Alan's sons, Jonathan and Scott. This time around, I found two fully engaged executives who are helping lead the company's relationships, procurement, and manufacturing. Last time here, there were two nice facilities, but since then, the company's footprint has almost doubled, reflecting the fact that its market share has grown significantly. Then the products were all made for commercial and industrial applications. But now, residential Allen Wire NMB is in full production on multiple fully dedicated manufacturing lines. Frankly, when you consider the growth in recent years in terms of capacity, sales, and establishing as a full-line manufacturer, you might assume a lot of changes to the culture and philosophy. But visit today. Talk with some of the next generation engineers and managers. Spend some time with the people on the floor. You see, the things here that really matter are absolutely the same. The strong connection to electrical reps and distributors, the appreciation for the professionals who install the products, the management style of empowering individuals rather than adding red tape, and the overarching commitment to stay easy, to do business with. Those core principles remain virtually unchanged.
We've maintained a small company approach to doing business as we've grown to a bigger company. I think that remains at the heart of everything Allen Wire does. It's what's made us successful. I think it's what's carrying us forward to a very bright horizon.
As you come in and do a plant tour in one of our facilities, you'll see a lot more square footage, but you'll still see veteran operators, 30-year, 40-year operators, working and training new, fresh operators on all the different techniques on how to make wire.
When sales has a question, they can come out to the floor. When we have a question, we can see the salespeople face to face, have a discussion, see what the customer really needs, and then give sales input on what's the best way to make that happen. If it's something that makes sense, we're going to do that. I don't think you find that everywhere, but you'll especially find that here.
We remain family-owned, privately held, small-town values in Sikeston, Missouri, middle of America. So we bring a flavor to the game that's a little different than the major competitors. We don't have the significant market share to be run like a huge corporation. We don't answer to a quarterly board call or a publicly traded environment. Our business is pretty much still managed by one family, one ownership, and they all work here. So it's pretty easy to make a decision, and it's pretty easy to take a path where we're not trying to be everything to everyone. We'd rather be special to a select few people and become of real value to our customer.
What does 1 million square feet of American-made wire and cable manufacturing look like? Well, take a ride around the Allen Wire facility and you will get a sense of the impressive scope. You also see plenty of evidence of a company that understands the essential role America's electrical industry will play in a future economy, more and more powered by the delivery of electricity and data. The people here are friendly and straightforward. They come across honest and reliable, kind of old-school attitude of say what you mean and do what you say. That's not to say you're stepping back in time. There's plenty of new equipment and state-of-the-art technology. The management is progressive with a perspective that balances common sense with forward thinking. One striking feature here is the combination of experienced, seasoned professionals with a young, alert, highly engaged new generation of leadership. Look at the volume of manufacturing, the wide variety of products, the continuous investment, and you see a company ready to serve a wired nation.
You can certainly expand and grow at an exceptional rate, but not get too big for yourself and forget kind of who you are, where you came from, and what brought you there. Our core principle of making sure that we take care of our existing customer base, our existing rep network, before we go and open up new products, new territories, or anything like that. That's something that we're very attentive to.
We really empower everyone to have the tools and the ability to make the right decisions, whether that's evaluating profitability, whether that's evaluating margin, communicating proper transit times. We train all of our salespeople to provide all of that information so that they can be a frontline decision maker for our customers.
Over the years, one of our strengths has always been continuous reinvestment. Naturally, in some years, you can do a little more than others, and the last several years have been really good. And we've been adding capacity, growing our people, and getting ready for what's next.
One of the biggest parts about, striving to be easy to do business with absolutely has to do with accessibility. It's not just the ability to pick up a phone and call someone, it's the resources that they have. So there's 3 or 4 different people that you can reach out to if you have a question or if you have a favor you need to ask. That really is, that accessibility is a big part of being easy to do business with.
How do we take this concept of a small family-owned wire company, turn it into something bigger, and make that more available to people in more territories and more places and more markets?
As we grow, there are some important parts that need to remain constant. Our culture, being easy to do business with, adding value for our customers, taking care and growing our people and our staff. Being a family-owned business, those have been core values of ours, and they'll stay with us as we grow.
Allen Wire. Made, sold, and installed by professionals. Easy to do business with. Simple, but refreshing in today's world of corporate bureaucracy and red tape. Ask the leadership team what will drive the future here, and they'll tell you it's the same core values that have been in place from the beginning.
We continue to be in that perfect storm of industry consolidation where some of our competitors have either been bought out by others or gone out by the wayside. And we've been able to take advantage of that. We've been able to move up and position ourselves in the market as a go-to guy for leading electrical distributors in the country. The Keenan family has deployed capital, we've added square footage, we've added capacity, we've added new products. Most importantly, we've added talented people. So the future's even brighter, even though we've been growing through some tough times. I think we've managed very well and we've got a great story to tell.
We've been very fortunate to have associates that have been with us for decades, 20 years, 30 years. It's great to have their knowledge, their experience, and their wisdom, and pass that on to the new generation that we have up and coming. It's not just about new facilities and new equipment. It's about bringing new people into the fold, giving them the proper training, and setting them up for success.
We talk about easy to do business with, and it's not just a tagline that we throw around here or just say flippantly with no real meaning to it. It actually drives decisions that we make on a daily basis here in terms of how we're going to make, sell, and ship wire and cable.
Our growth is driven by our customers' needs and understanding what those needs are by having an open line of communication with them. It's bringing them in to see the facilities, having them bring contractors, figuring out what are the things they need to see from us. That's how we've been able to grow our business.
Well, we've had great people. We've empowered people to make good decisions to help us grow the business, take care of our customers. Those are the things that over time in business just don't change, and that's what's going to carry us forward in the future.
I've been around some winning teams. It's exciting, it's rewarding, and it's a little rare. And I can tell you, a winning team relies on the character, the efforts, and commitment of individuals. People who do the right thing, who work hard, who go a little extra. That's the sort of spirit and drive that I've seen at Allen Wire. And with their rep network, distributors, and all the way through to the people who use the products. It's encouraging, it's impressive, and it's growing. It's a partnership for success and a team that's winning together.